I was arguing with these clowns on Twitter, the same clowns who didn't know that Black Panther was a thing until the first movie came out, whatever. And, a lot of the things I'm seeing is that they want Damson Idris to be cast as T'Challa, and I am completely against that. Dude, no. Like, they only want him casted because of his popularity. And the person who is a really good fit for T'Challa, in my opinion, is Aldis Hodge. Aldis Hodge needs to be casted as T'Challa. They should have did that shit in the last movie. And here's the thing. See, when at first I was against a recast, but then when I realized that they were actually going forward with the movie, that's when I was like, oh no, you gotta recast that. Don't nobody want to see no serious Black Panther. And then like these normie ass MCU fanboys, they always want to run their mouth. Oh, sure was Black Panther in the comics. Like, is that all you got? Did you even read the comic? That's my question. But aside from that, like, we saw the movie, and what pissed me off the most was the fact that Disney tried to do that agenda shit again in African culture. What the, like, they tried to make, I think it was Ayo and this new chick, they tried to make them gay, and I'm like, bro, you guys don't know shit about African culture. Like, it was really bad to watch. And it just goes to show that Disney does not care. Like, they don't do no research on culture or these characters whatsoever. But let me not get into that. Anyways, Damson Idris, I can't see him as T'Challa, bro. I can see him as his son, but I cannot see him as T'Challa. Aldis Hodge, with his performance in the Black Album as Hawkman, I want that, man. I want that. Hawkman was very similar to Charles' personality in a way, and I want that Hawkman, that movie, not the comics. But anyways, like, the only right answer is Aldous Hodge. And let me tell you about the dumbass arguments I got into with these idiots who didn't know who Black Panther was till the first movie. They say that Damson Idris has the aura and all this shit. And I'm like, okay, so by your logic, then Kevin Hart can be Black Panther because of his popularity. They couldn't find a response for that, so they just started saying some other shit. And then, it came to a point where somebody said that Aldous Hodge is too old. And I said, so Chadwick Boseman was too old? Like, they just, like, they scramble and try to, like, bro, just say that you like Damson Idris, and that's the reason you want him casted, not because of what his work is. Aldous Hodge actually has a superhero movie in his resume. Damson Idris, I don't think so. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not entirely sure, but I see Hawkman was a big role for Aldous Hodge. But as far as Damson Idris go, I only saw him in drama movies, and that was about it. The last movie I saw him in was F1. And I'm not gonna lie, when he had crashed in that one race, I thought for sure he was dead. The car exploded and everything. But anyways, uh Aldous Hodge is the only right answer, bro. Like, he looks more like Chadwick Boseman than Damson Idris does, in my opinion. Like, Aldous Hodge is the only right answer. He can get that shit done, bro. I don't want to hear nothing else about Damson Idris. He has a baby face. I would be fine if he's T'Challa's son. But besides that, like, you see the age difference in Chadwick Boseman and Damson Idris, and like, you get grown man energy from Chadwick Boseman, and you get young man, the young man shit, like, where the actor, I think he's in his 30s, but I'm not entirely sure. I think he may be in his 30s at the oldest. But the thing with Chadwick Boseman is that he looked like a grown man, and Damson Idris looks a lot younger. And you get the same energy with Aldous Hodge. My thing is that, like, Hodge is the right candidate for this role. If Damson Idris gets it, it's only because of popularity. I cannot see him as T'Challa.